The woman stepped into her countryside husband's yard for the first time. With a gentle push, the gate collapsed. The yard instantly fell into chaos. A duck flapped its wings and charged at her. Luckily her son grabbed it in time. He said they'd cook duck soup for her tonight. The next moment another duck pooped on her shoe. The little girl shouted that she wanted to pluck its feathers. The woman was shocked by how fierce the two kids were, but when she entered the house, she found the home incredibly poor. Even the only wooden stool was loose. She almost fell when she sat down. Yet in such a poor household, the man's first gift to her was a flower made of solid gold. It weighed 20 to 30 pounds. She thought it was fake, but biting it proved it was real. Seeing her confused look, the man assumed she didn't like it, so he gave her a diamond-studded Rolex, then handed her many more expensive gifts. Seeing this made the woman question, was he really just a fish seller from the countryside? Noticing her disbelief, the man took her to his fish ponds and told her the entire area was his. He also had chain hotels and a tourism business with assets worth tens of millions of dollars. The woman couldn't believe she'd married a tycoon in this life. She was actually reborn. In her past life she married into a rich family, helped her husband's company go public, but was betrayed by her jealous sister. At the ribbon-cutting ceremony she was harmed. In her final moment she stabbed back, and both sisters died together. But when she opened her eyes again, she was back on the day of her engagement in the 1980s. This time her sister insisted on marrying into the wealthy family. The woman knew disaster would follow. She warned her sister that marrying rich would bring suffering, but her greedy sister slapped her, and even threatened suicide to get her way. Left with no choice, the woman married the humble fish seller. The next day she took a long bus ride through the mountains to arrive at the village entrance. There the two kids came on a donkey to pick her up. When she arrived at the house, she looked at the broken-down factory building and thought the man lived a hard life. Just then the man arrived in a hurry. She was stunned by how handsome he was. He quickly invited her to sit, explained he was too busy selling fish, so he sent the kids to meet her. Then he poured her some tea. The little girl reminded him to give flowers, so he handed her a wrapped package. She thought it would be wildflowers, but was completely stunned when she opened it, seeing no reaction. The man assumed she didn't like it, so he put the diamond Rolex on her wrist. The woman saw it sparkle and gasped in surprise, then asked about his business. He took her to the mountain fish ponds, told her he managed 10,000 acres of fish farms. Even the sea by the village belonged to his family. The two kids added, they also had hotels and tourism businesses. She asked about the total assets. When he said tens of millions in US dollars, her eyes widened, because in the 1980s, that kind of money was unimaginable. Meanwhile her sister was shopping with the rich heir. She liked a dress and asked him to buy it, but the heir panicked at the price. He had no money and was deep in debt. To save face, he claimed the dress made her look short and chubby. The sister thought he was joking and told the clerk to wrap it up. The heir slapped the clerk for defying him, then told the sister he had a business meeting with a tycoon. If the deal succeeded, he'd buy her 10 dresses just like it. Soon they arrived at the restaurant. The sister saw a familiar back. She recognized the woman and stormed over to drag her up. She mocked her for bringing two kids, said she would become a rich wife, and told her not to be jealous. The woman ignored her, told her to stay away, and let her and the kids eat in peace.